And hello everyone, and welcome to another episode of Dwarf Fortress. And what you hear in the background is the Dwarf Fortress music. And please, if you have an episode that cannot be played on your YouTube over your phone, just tell me, because I found out that sometimes my episodes aren't playing over phones because I use third-party music. It's free third-party music, but still, for some reason, it's not playing on phones. So if you find this error, please tell me, because then I can figure out which songs I shouldn't play during the gameplay. But for now, we are having our good old Dwarf Fortress theme in the background. So this is the real in-game music, and I'm going to let it play through the whole episode. Today I'm going to record episodes, I guess till like December 27th or something. Maybe even for the rest of the year. Because, well, I don't have time over the holidays, which is a problem. But anyway, let's load the detailed image and let's go right in there. So, first off, toggle the civilizations and toggle the wars. Because, as you can see, we are still not in a war with no one. The goblins are attacking like crazy. Like, last year they took Peddled Cloud, the assault of targets, blah blah blah, the arm of glowing. Yeah, Peddled Cloud. It was one of our biggest fortresses, 198 dwarves in there. Curse of Grouping attacked the symmetric swords. So this is Diamond Ink, and this is Moonrim, and of course we have Cloister X and Claw Rooms being attacked. So right now we have a pretty hardcore offensive of the goblins. Let me just show you what happened. So, year number 249. Here we go. 250. They destroyed Tin Riddle, which was just a hillock. Bellions and Horned Iron. And Siege Bridges was still standing. The next year they attacked Siege Bridges again. And the year following they took Siege Bridges, so Siege Bridges is no more, which is a problem because it was a really big fortress. And they keep attacking us. Let's hope they won't get any further, but right now it looks like they are winning the war. Of course, down here we don't have any wars at all. We insulted the elves twice now, and really hard. If a diplomat comes over, the diplomat will also be beaten up. I can guarantee you that for a fact. But right now we are only at war with the goblins, and the goblins only have like really small areas up there because they took our old fortresses. At one point they will attack, I can guarantee you that, but right now it's all peaceful and harmonious. Okay, let's go into our fortress, the Fortress of Strife, and just let's have a look at it. Lamkurul-Geschütztin. We have, of course, the Sanctum of Pride, which is just a small temple. We have lots of deaths, some reachers, old men. Yeah, really not interesting. So, but we have a problem, and that is that Locum Boltnotch drowned. And at first I didn't know who Locum Boltnotch was, and it was one of the babies. And from there on, I now named all the children after their parents. So if it's a son, it will be named after the father. If it's a daughter, it will be named after the daughter. It will have the name and then Dottir or Jung behind it. So let's just click it to see who died. And the baby of Vitor Geller and Pocket died, which is a bit bad because, as you can see, they are both in the line of king. So that's not really in the line of king. Let's have a look at Kubuk. So Kubuk had children, and they had children, and they had children, but they are within the line, so it's like it goes like 4 or 5 areas up. But they are on the line, so if enough dwarves are dying, it could happen that one of their children will be king someday. Anyway, talking about families, I had a look on who has the biggest family right now, and it seems to be Rossi. Because Rossi and Sansa, where is it? They are. Rossi is the son of Barthold, Sound Pains, and Haftler, Spat Treaties, which are citizens of our fortress. This is also, by the way, a reason you should always name your dwarves, because they will always have the name in the legends after that, and you know who was in your fortress and who was just around in the world. But let's have a look at them. So Rossi and Sansa, I think, had a lot of children. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 children. 3 of them died. The rest is 4 of them died, and the rest is sitting in the Fortress of Strife, Stoneembraced. I wanted to say the Dwarvish name, Amkerulgeschutztin, something like that. Anyway, yeah, they are still children, but they will be growing to adults at some point on our Let's Play, so we need to keep an eye out for that. And I did it this way because then I can see who is related to who, and yeah, that helps. Okay, back to our fortress. Not much happened. You had 3 beast attacks, as you know, and the armor of glowing itself is still in the war. We still have the same king and queen. Well, like I said, it's just seeing how the world goes, because a caravan arrived, and we will have a look at that as soon as it happens. Yeah, as you can still see, we are still getting attacked like crazy, and we are not really on the losing end, because as you can see, there aren't a lot of deaths around, but yeah, 134 to 38 is quite a deal sometimes. Anyway, we still have a lot of sites, so I'm not really worried right now. But as you can see, all of this happened: 250, 252, curse of grouping, curse of grouping, curse of grouping, curse of grouping, rounded evils, and curse of grouping. So we are under heavy attack from the curse of grouping, which is a goblin group that is led by the Antita Brute, Usurtu Dungusturp, the future fountains, and he was born in the year -1, so he is a legendary leader. He is from the Age of Legends, and as you can see, he is leading wars since 250 years, and I think he also started the whole thing. Let's have a look. The Moist Nightmares of Curse Grouping founded Fast and Wise. Yeah. In the time before time, the Antia Theater Brut became the master of the Curse of Grouping. So, the Pulpy Towers was their first area, and then they spread around the world. If you are getting big enough, he himself will come down at some point and try to kill us. But anyway, yeah, let's have a look at him actually. Maybe we can see how many guys he killed. Master of Grouping, Moist Nightmares, Grandmaster Dodger, Grandmaster Archer, Fighter, Kicker, Striker, Biter, Wrestler. So he will be an archer. And he was in a lot of battles and kills. 46 kills. And most of them are murdered. No, a lot of them are struck. Struck is during battle, murdered is in peace times. So yeah, we will have to look out for that, because that can lead to some problems. Talking about leading to problems, let's have a look at Sylphone, our own troublemaker. Sylphone 2 Borgs is a robust armor, so now he has a hero name because he killed Anatin. Okay, he has a lot of relationships, and of course the best relationships ship he has is with Jobby, who is not only a buddy, they are also lovers. Once a friendly reaches 100 again, they will turn to an engaged couple, and then they can marry, and we will have the first marriage in our fortress. But anyway, he killed an elf, the donkey, and 3 other elves, but of course he killed Arze's Sculptor Yell, the butterfly of glimmering, the Etin. And he was born in the year -286 and died 251, so he nearly lived. Wow. Oh yeah, my sentence. He nearly lived 500 years. And he was really old. And he had killed 39 dwarves, all in battle. And the 40th dwarf, which was of course Sylphone, ended him in a reckless manner. He had a lot of rampages. 20 of them. But in the end, In mid-autumn, 13th of Sandstone, Arthas bled to death, slain by the dwarf Silphon, who worked in the robber's armor with his steel battle axe in Stoneembraced, the Fortress of Strife. Yeah. This is what happens when you clutch with the steel boulders. Anyway, let's go to our fortress, because I did a lot of things off screen. That is why we are currently way into the game. Should I open the Serapis? No, I don't think so. This will be a long episode as it is. So, let's have a look. The beehives, of course. This area stayed the same. Pumping-wise, we are now in layer number 8. And below it, we don't know what is below it, but it's getting faster right now because I have better pump operators. So I won't complain. I will not complain. I will complain. Sorry. But the babies that died fell into the water there. What actually happened was Victor was deconstructing one of the pumps, and he kind of slipped and the baby fell into the water, and he crawled out and his baby was in the water, and I couldn't get it down in time, and so Victor Gella's baby died drowning in the aquifer. Yeah, and I guess we have to create some slabs at some point. But yeah, talking about slabs, we can slap the enemies now with our ballista. We have 2 operators that can operate the ballista. They are not really trained, but I will go into training once I'm breaking through the aquifer. I know I'm saying the sentence a lot, but at this time I really should have been through. As you can see, this is really unusual. Normally I have like 1 layer is like, oh wow, I have an aquifer. 2 layers is, oh, this will be hard to break. 3, oh yeah, impossible. Yeah, we are on layer 5 now. Thank you very much. Okay, chickens and hens, as always, are... Why is the extra of training archery? Maybe because I put it over. Sometimes I see things in the stats like don't like close combat or something, and then I will have to put them over. Our animals are growing. We're getting a good dog army. Our fields are being fielded, I guess, harvested, planted, all that good stuff. Our clothier is now making clothes, and we have a lot of new areas to live in. And right now I will increase this area for more corpses, and yeah, everything is the same basically. I just dug out some stuff, nothing huge, you know about this area. Yeah, and we have some dwarves coming in, and they are coming in to trade, and let's hope they bring us nice things. I really would like to break through the aquifer at some point, so start the pumps. We are getting really close here. Wait a second. Is this showing in the wrong direction? No, pump from east, that's right. It's the right direction. Okay. So, let's wait till all the traders arrived. We have enough water. Let's have a look at my military. Military seems to be good. Like we have a full 10-man group waiting for the fight. I also reset all the indoor areas, so my dwarves will run in the right direction if things are happening. Okay, Ingos, let's talk. The latest news from Sprayhawk, I said several years ago, yeah, he was kidnapped, and we know about Cloisterwreck, we know about Siegebridge, and we know about Embrace Stroked. Another kidnapping, and a new mayor. Yeah, nothing interesting. Okay, what do we want? We, of course, need metal bars. We also need armor. And we need it made of steel, but I cannot tell them that it has to be made of steel. Wait a second. I don't need hoods. But we really need some steel armor rather sooner than later, because I cannot live from the iron resource we have forever. It's a nice iron resource, but it's in the water and it's hard to get, and it's really in my way sometimes. Metal bars, yeah, iron bars, We take silver bars, we take copper, we take bronze, and we take, of course, pig iron and steel. And that's about it. Thank you very much. What do you need from me? Which I, of course, will forget after that, because I can not really produce in any direction other than wood. Bracelets, seeds, crowns, sheets, metal bars. Oh, sheets. I could produce sheets. Huh. Legwear, headwear, splints. Oh, yeah, splints. Okay, 209%. Oh, we will produce splints. We will splint the whole area. Yeah, our fortunes rise and fall together. Thank you very much. So, dear elves, let's chop down this area and get our carpenter in a direction that is about creating splints. If they are willing to buy splints, I will give them splints. You can bet on that. As such, this whole area will fill much quicker, but as you can see, it's getting all the woods that I am getting is being turned into useful stuff right away. I have a lot of iron anvils. Maybe I should smelt them at some point. What are you doing? Why are you dropping your chicken leather, left glove? Because I made a better one, isn't it? You're crazy, man. The good old chicken leather. I produced some more mechanisms, and I will produce more, actually. Because I'm about to set up traps. I wanted to wait until the war starts, but I don't think the war will start soon, so I haven't placed anything. Goblins will appear at some point in this year. At least that is what the game file says me. And this game file says me is like, we are in year 3. Or no, we are in year 2, but right now we should have goblin attacks, and we didn't have any. So it will be a small group, I guess, but it will be a group nonetheless. The goblin attack is related on if you are a dwarf with a goblin group, how close they are, and how rich your fortress is. And we are not really rich. At least we are not showing our wealth, as you can see here. Imported wealth, exported wealth, 80,000, 29. So right now we have imported more wealth than we have exported. And displayed we only have 23,000, so yeah. Goblin group won't be much, so our melee fighters and our crossbowers will get a piece of it. I think I will create some cage traps, just so we have some prisoners we can have fun with, but right now we aren't relying on traps to survive, so we won't do it. Okay, let's request a guy here. Let's see how far I am into this episode. Okay, I will do this trading and then I will just end the episode. So if you're not interested in the trading, don't bother to watch. For everyone else, I can, while we are bringing... Have I even... No, I haven't brought any stuff in here. Oh, whoa. Yeah, so... Let's see. We have a raven. We have a crow. We have a bush tit we can sell. I don't think they will buy it because it's from the elf. It's the stuff they gifted us. I swear that is what happened. Armor, Lequia, no, we cannot give them any of that. We can give them some crafts, maybe. Instruments, barrels. Oh yeah, weapons. We should have a lot of crossbows. Where are the weapons? Buckles, shields, legwear, bodywear. Where the weapon bin? Oh, there. Yeah, let's bring up the weapons bin and maybe we can sell them some stuff. I need the anvils. Even if I only want to melt them, but I do need the anvils. Z. It's really hard for a German to say the. Because comes out as a Z because you are used to, your tongue is used to the Z, so I'm saying the things, not I'm saying the things. The things comes out as a DH, which is even worse. So it sounds like you're Somewhat stupid. Okay. Let's give them some prepared food barrels because we are all right on the food front, as you can see. So maybe we can trade them in. Can I trade the food barrels with the brackets on it? So yeah. Let's see how it goes. For everyone else that is still watching, I'm going into the therapist while everything here is happening in the background. That is the wrong area. So let's have a look at the therapist. So I'm thinking we're going after age. So as you can see, I named all the children's. So Milsley, Brokert, Bolzers, Hoftungs, and so on and so forth. So they all have names now. And we have a lot of babies. We have a lot of 2-year-olds, but we also have an 10 to 19-year-old Bolzers Jung that will grow mature this year, and we need to come up with a job for him. And it's good to have the really young guys to do stuff that you really want in your fortress. Like, I really would like to have a really good weaponsmith, so he might become a weaponsmith, but he is more into the speaking poet musician thing, and he has a strong sense of duty. It isn't given to flights of fancy, does not particularly care about craftsmanship. Yeah, so this won't happen. I guess he will go into the military, because then I can have a really, really good fighter at some point. Like, he can train for like 20 years, 30 years, something like that. 22, 29, yeah, of course, Olivia, Kiwi, Molwolf, Emir, and so on and so forth. Some of them already have children, which is nice, because that creates really tight families. Tisk, Gearbolts, and Zanis are also still young. Rossi is right in the middle, 50 to 59, and then we have 60 and we have Norskin, one of our best fighters right now, next to Silphone. And then we have Palampa and so on and so forth. Valja, Schrecken, Discavi, Valja, Tenita, Schnitzling, good old Schnitzling. We have Dr. Knuff, Dr. Zine, I mean. Knuff is someone else. Flaksch has also a lot of children. Hakel, Victor, Vitor, Geller, Mungel, and then we come to the really old guys. Dwarves can get to 100 to 200 around that area, so Trommel and Nemeria are our oldest people in the fortress, and they are both in the military. So at some point we will have to replace them, which will be a pain in the butt. But anyway, let's go back to the fortress, and let's have a look at this fighting thing. Oh, they just have become enraged. The Mark Dwarf's right upper arm takes the full force of the Empress, but is deflected by the Mark Dwarf's leather cloak. Stands up. How? Okay, one of the merchants apparently fell down a cliff, which happens. Alright. Anyway, let's have a look at the trading area. I think we cannot sell anything in brackets to them, so let's see what this is altogether. Yes. We put up everything. This is 290,518, which is more than enough to buy everything they brought us, but we don't need everything, of course. Platinum, pig iron. Yeah, let's take the pearlish and the potash, because they are sometimes weird to make. Steel boss. Thank you. Steel, coke, copper. Yeah, let's not take the coke. We can make our own coal really easily. Pearl ash. Bismuth. For ashing, you need a guy that is good at ashing, because it takes forever otherwise. So I really need that. I don't need the other stuff. Oh, a lot of bronze, which is nice. We don't need any of that. We don't need blocks. Gold nuggets. Thank you. Gypsum. Silver nuggets. Galena. We don't need Galena. Clay. Nope. Galena. We need Galena. Galena can return to silver. So yeah, thank you for the Galena. More Galena, gypsum, silver nuggets, fire clay. Nope. Rope. Rope all the way down. Water skins, flasks, more water skins, more flasks. Some instruments, because why not? We only have elvish instruments right now. I mean, it was nice that they brought us all the instruments, but nice to have real instruments. Okay, yak bulls. We don't need a gobbler, but we do need the everything that gives wool, basically, and milk. So this is really nice. Bilge and rum barrel, we have enough to drink. But bumblebee venom, on the other hand, we don't have. We have a lot of ale ourselves, thank you. Maple syrup, this is all drinking stuff. Buckets, I don't need buckets. Iron Mace, Warhammers. Bismuth Bronze Warhammer, it's alright, but it's not on a good side, so I'm not taking it. Copper Mace, Iron Pick, Silver Spear, no. Bronze Meal Shirt, Steel Breastplate, another iron, bronze, leather. Yeah, we're taking everything that is made of iron. How about that? Okay, let's go. Iron. Because it takes way too long. And I know that I can afford everything, so why bother? Yeah, I don't need the iron corkscrews. But we need steel. And I'm not taking the puzzle box for the only reason that it's not giving even one steel. Otherwise I would take it just to melt it. Taking steel bolts. Giant steel X-plate. This is really, really... I can turn this into steel, but I don't want to give them 2044 for just one steel item. So yeah, not happening, but let's have a look at the bronze area. Bronze flask, bronze short sword. All of this is really nice. Some of it is even useful. Yeah, this is way too overpriced. Alright, what else do we have? Pigtails. Basically everything that is made out of pigtail that is not a rope. So socks, shoes, hoods, clothing basically. And of course all the cloth bins that I can find. Yeah, take everything here. No, we take it. We take it. Trousers, more trousers, pig cheese. Okay, everything that is not a rope I am taking. So, thank you very much. I'm taking one rope, but not a well-crafted one. I'm just taking a rope, so I have a rope, I guess. Okay, this should be it. I cannot think of everything else. Some books, maybe? Yeah, why not? I can put in a reading area at some point. And then we have books. Oh, they're really pricey. 4 copies. Doubts About the Tree is... Doubts About the Tree is a book that is really fitting for a fortress. Let's take some cheese-related items, because why not? Quivers. Do we need quivers? Oh, let's take some. And we are still way in the plus. Yarn. Yarn is a good idea. So let's have yarn. And that's about it. Wool? Wool. Yeah, wool. Some of your dwarves will always prefer wool items, so always have wool items, I guess. That's what I'm saying here. Oh, this is a lot of wool. This is good, because then our clothes makers can have a really nice base of resources. Okay, and I think I'm done, so let's take away stuff. Especially the weapons bin, because I don't want to sell all of the crossbows. And not my warhammers. No, you won't get my warhammers. So, weapons bin is out. Let's do this the easy way, the other weapons bin too. And now we are taking Q, W, no. Wait a second. Yeah. Crossbows. And we will give them all the crossbows that aren't at least well crafted. Oh, I have some bronze wood crossbows. I think I need to melt some stuff. Oh, those are not a lot. I think I need a better bow, dwarf. Success will be better. Okay. Good to know. Finished good bins. You won't get them. Let's take away all the food barrels. Not all of them, because I need to pay up, but some of them. Okay. And this should be it. This should be a really good trade for them, so let's have a look. Okay, they want one more. But then they have 20,000, so no, I don't think so. You're getting 15,000. This was way too much. 18,000. Alright. Now they want even more. This is great. Yeah, I'm considering. Okay, let's turn this around. We give them these items, which is 21,000. So they won't get the leather. Because if you are giving in too much, the traders will learn that you are reconsidering trades. So you should always try to get a good balance. Now you also want the iron flail. What? Are you crazy? Kubuk seems rapidly losing patience. Okay, consider your offer. So, we're taking away the iron thing. Yeah, that is a problem because I don't have a good trader. But we will take away the iron flail because we really want the iron flail and we traded it from the humans. But we are willing to give you the trade of your life. You're going home with 100,000. Seems ecstatic with the trading. And you know what? Give this to your king. And we are done. Thank you very much for the trading. I really need a better trader, but here it is. And we traded with the dwarves. And now we have a lot of items. This game sometimes drives me nuts. Okay, anyway, thank you for watching, and let's switch in to the next episode of Dwarf Fortress tomorrow. See you.